one more product in agriculture, Bhumi AI, like 4 products we are down the line we are going to release, and this is a big opportunity to showcase our products here. Thanks to Nagaraj sir and KL University for giving me this opportunity as a moderator in this excellent AI summit.
Good morning all. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak. Myself, Dr. Tarkesha Barwa. I have done a DSc, Doctor of Science from University of Mexico. I have a total 15 years of experience in the same industry. Right now, I am working as a R&D director on artificial lab. We are providing, we are doing research and development on these 4 products: Bhumi AI, Mentally, and Demon AI. These are the major products of our company. We have other products as well. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, University and IITKGP and Chapter Hyderabad, for bringing all of us here on a nice Sunday morning. My name is Rupankar Chakrabarti. I am probably the odd man out over here. I am not a technical person, as such, not in the technical field. I am into people function. I look after HR and Chief Human Resources Officer in a company called Rain Industries Limited. We are into the manufacturing of carbon-related products and cement brand Via Cement. You might have seen quite popular in Hyderabad and some part of the country, and span across different geographies in India and outside of India. And about me, I have around 26 years of experience. I'm an alumni, proud alumni, currently postgraduate, passed out from there in 1999. Worked in organizations called MERS, shipping organization, then financial institutions. Finance and spent 15 years, and then last 5-6 years I was in chemical metals mining manufacturing. Happy to be here and like to learn, like to share my understanding about AI, and of course, more importantly, have a great conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for a nice introduction. Before going to our panel discussion, just I would like to give about a small introduction about why this AI summit is happening, what we are going to discuss. I think everybody knows how to use AI right now through mobile, and exactly what AI can do. So, intelligent behavior in a machine by leveraging of science and engineering to develop innovative applications by using various techniques in statistical models, AI models, machine and deep learning models. Now we are incorporating generative AI and agentic AI models for developing audio, video, text, graphics, animation kinds of applications. Majorly, what AI can do? AI can do regression analysis for predicting the future value. AI can do classification. We are categorizing the objects or any kinds of items. AI can do clustering, where we can find out the hidden patterns from the huge volume of data, generating various corporations, various organizations. AI can do recommendations. Today, just I am searching in my mobile iPhone 18 Pro Max. So immediately it is showing other relevant items on our mobile. Because of background, there are plenty of machine and deep learning algorithms playing vital role for recommending such products. So AI can do recommendation. AI can do generation. That means now we are using generative AI, creating a new application which is not available in the existing database. It may be audio, video, text, graphics, animation kinds of applications we are developing with the help of generative AI. There are plenty of algorithms like generative adversarial networks, variational autoencoders, various frameworks like Keras, TensorFlow, PyTorch, sklearn, scikit-learn, Theano. So many frameworks we are leveraging and developing various kinds of applications. It may be audio application, video application, animation, graphics, such kind of education related Demand AI and a healthcare application like Mendeley we are bringing into the market. And in agriculture, Boomi AI and animal husbandry, there are plenty of applications we are going to release soon. So, in this panel discussion, I would like to pose a few important questions related to AI governance. Who is accountability? Who are the responsible by using this AI? Everybody is using AI. Then what are the consequences about this AI? The way you are utilizing AI technologies. See, in the AI itself, we have a wide variety of AIs. Narrow AI, intelligent AI, federated AI, explainable AI, generative AI, agentic AI, what now? So, everywhere AI is introducing in different fields, in multidisciplinary domains, we are developing various kinds of applications. Before going to this panel discussion, see, a few people are saying AI is doing all varieties of applications, where the data is storing. How many servers are required to store huge volume of data? That's why we have introduced cloud computing. So the backbone for this AI generation data, we are using cloud. Every MNC having their own cloud environment. It is based on internet-based technology. The way we are storing a huge volume of data in bits, bytes, kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes, terabytes. 1024 terabytes is petabytes. After that, 1024 petabytes to hexabytes, octabytes. 1024 octabytes is 1 zettabytes. 1024 zettabytes is 1 yottabytes. 1024 yottabytes to 1. We can't say. Yesterday night again I searched in the Google. There are 2 more terminologies presented. So those are 1024 yottabytes is 1 prontobyte. 1024 prontobyte is 1 geobyte, not JIO geo. It is a GEO geobyte. After that, if you ask any measurement, right now there is no. It is infinity. Thank you. So let's we can have a panel discussion right now. The first question